Hi, it's John Hosek here at Accent Decor with some fun tricks and tips. And I have a really fun one today with a fat vase. It's a really functional and affordable vase. What we're going to do is we're going to cover this little bad boy. It's any kind of shape and size you want to work with will work really well. But I'm taking a plain trash bag, just quick and easily. I'm going to cover my form so that I can remove this structure once it's all finished. So we've got this completely covered. We're going to be working with some wonderful cork. We also have some wood glue, Elmer's glue, a product that'll adhere all these elements together are great. And we also have the geometry paper. And what I love about this stuff is it's all the packaging material that we use here at Accent Decor. I love this for a textured element, how fun this is. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to get some of this geometry paper all covered with the glue, the wood glue. And it's just going to make it really nice and sticky, put a little bit on there and manipulate it around so that we really get the glue worked into it. So what I'm doing is I want to make sure the inside of my vessel is actually very clean. And the geometry paper is going to allow that. So once we put these little kids across here in nice little strips, and you can see how wonderful and sticky it really becomes quite quickly. So we're going to layer these little kids on, and they really are really sticky together. So I'm just creating this wonderful little form that's starting to play across this container. And this will give me a smooth surface on the inside, which I think is actually great. I've also taken a little bit of the aluminum wire, and this is going to give me a little bit more of a structural system. We talk about armatures and how those fit into our system. That'll be a very strong support system on the inside. And we'll layer these little kids right across here. And what's great about it, if you've noticed, I finished the ends off. I've curled these little ends so it has this fun little coil at the end of it. So if we actually have our design stretching out past this, gives us some elements to maybe like a bead or a fun little finial at the end of them, which is very, very cool. So now I have my little structure across the top, which is fun. You can see it has this fun little going every which way. We're going to use the cork, and I'm going to pour the cork in a nice little bucket to give me, and this is virgin cork, and what I love about this product, it's actually taken off the tree, and it's the first cut of the tree, and it's actually the bark. And what's nice about it, the trees themselves will grow back. But it's the virgin cork, really nice, and we're manipulating this around and getting the cork all nice and gluey. And it just almost looks like caramel corn and just yummy. And kind of fun. But now, this is the fun technique. It's very ooh la la and just all sorts of wonderful glue. And you need to make sure you get enough glue on the product. It's like a popcorn machine, isn't it? As it popping out all the popcorn. So as these elements start to work together, what will happen is each one of the pieces of cork are going to start bonding and working together. Now you could also do some fabric, some of the wool in here would be wonderful. I just chose to have this be a really natural element. So what I want to make sure is all my bases are covered. I want to make sure my bottom is flat once it starts gluing. And this is another one of those items that you're going to put in the sunshine, and it's going to work as it starts to go because those all start bonding together. And as these start to bond together, it really holds this really great hard form. And as that form starts to get completely solidified outside, it really gives you a great look. We have a little voila for afterwards. And you can see how great that really looks. You get the geometry paper on the inside of it and a little bit of the wire. And what's so cool about this for a vessel, it really gives us a unique way to show some of our elements that we have here in a whole new different way, which I think is fantastic. You can see how it dried so nicely on the back side. And obviously it gives us a wonderful tool as designers for different textures. And I love texture, how texture plays in design. So with this for our little design, we can actually drop in a great little floral. And again, I don't want to completely cover up the elements of that cork. I want the cork pieces just to show through so you really get this great rhythm and play, how the wires start working together, but how great that would be on someone's home interior. And you could just, it's endless ideas with all the different elements you could put into it. And I love all those textures, of the beautiful textures of the flowers, and it plays with the cork. I hope you like our corking around, and it just really is a wonderful way to work with some different elements that we have to work with. Thank you.